Hi Tony, I like your t-shirt. Looking for loot. Maybe not, bin lorry's been. Tomatoes, broccoli. Fruit, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Good. No good. Timber. It looks like an old tent or something. Cheesy smell. Now, it's an interesting bottle. Vodka. Cardboard boxes. Car parcel shelf. Little cases, nothing really. Okay. Onwards. So I'm off again Saturday morning. If anybody's leaving this week, their logic is their folks might collect them. If the folks collect them, then they might be throwing stuff out around now. And I'm trying to fit this in around life. This is just a bizarre pastime. And I've got an hour and a half to have a look between two other jobs. Not jobs, between breakfast and going to a party. It's not exactly jobs. Let's see what we can see. Plastic bottles. Let's see. I've got a pair of cut-proof gloves. Oh, look at that, shoes. Oh, they're a bit grim. Oh, loads of the same, loads of them. Loads of the same shoes. What's that? Plants and God knows. Dog food. Brand new. Dog treats. Right, nothing so far. One bottle of nitrous oxide along the way. We'll pull up at the next one. We'll see you again. We were here earlier on. It's all a few days ago now. I think that's the same as it was before. Whole bag of pasta, whole tin of peanut butter. Feels heavy, that's why I'm bothering. Could Could be anything though. It feels a bit like wet freezer. Oh, an old cake. Yuck. What's this? An apron from McDonald's table service. I've got a cable there. Start with that. Some lights. I wonder what that thing does. Some kind of a light thing that's broken. Sweets and drugs. Look at this thing. Some kind of a rechargeable e-cigarette if my gripper would only gripper on it. It looks pretty flash. Smoke. Little bottles of blueberry crumble cocktail syrup. Ice pot, ice cream, gin magazine. A stolen charity thing with what might be £1 in it. Good job on that. This is a bit of a weird one, really. How do you get this out? I'll use the screwdriver. So we've got milk, magazines, paint, candles, cold and flu. What's he been putting in there? Probably leaving money in here. Screwdriver. What do you know? £1. Carpet. How you doing, buddy?
How you doing, mate?
There's loads more bins along the way. There's the big ones. They're all empty.
Oh, they are?
Those next
Okay.
3, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing, mate. I'll put them in there in a minute.
Oh, come back. Where did it go? Gone, is it? Are they good markers? Interesting, anyways, I'll take them. Ring of fire. Off we go over here. Boots card. Money. Where's the money gone? There it is. Not much. Wallet's full of money. So what do you think? Is it bad form to take that money from Amnesty? Because you see, do you think that was going to Amnesty? Or do you think it was in a bin? I would say that that was clearly... Where's my picker up stick? There it is. I would say that that was in a bin. And I would say that £1 coin was never going to make it to Amnesty. Now why somebody stole that in the first place is a different issue. That's not my business. Not my business. Interesting skip. Let's have a look. There's loads of stuff in there. Right, that's rubbish. That's what makeup looks like when you've got too much money. Freshening spray. There's a handbag with no money in it. Another handbag. No money. Jordans. They're pretty well kept. Fake plant. It's an interesting bag. Has it got any money in it? Stupid things. Oh, it sounds like it could be money. Nope, candles. Selection of small things. Ah, they are COVID tests, I would say. Maybe not, so let's have a look. Yeah, probably COVID tests. No, different one. Different kind of test. Stainless steel bottle. Now, I would say that a lot of that's clothing, right? Looks like clothing. There's a recycling bin. Okay, I've got this as a stainless steel bottle. They're stainless steel, so they can be recycled for profit. It's as good as empty. Why I am picking up this stuff, I don't really know, but looks like plants in that bag. That looks all like green waste, garden waste. Here's one. Okay, let's get the picker upstairs. There's interesting stuff in that one. So last year my attitude was to just take everything that looked interesting, and I ended up with lots of stuff. And a year later, which is now, I still have lots of interesting stuff that I don't really need. A pink band and a green band. Where are they? Little box. Little jewellery box of some description. From IKEA. A skirt. An ASOS. So I'm trying not to take things that I don't really need. So what I'd rather find is things like soap, washing powder, soap, that kind of stuff. There's like a load of shuttlecocks, which, you know, are clearly trash, but there's a handbag on the end of that chain if I could hook it up. I don't know if there's anything in it, doesn't feel like it. So that's that. So when stuff is beside the bin, because that bin's full, I can see the clothing in it. When stuff's beside the bin, it's fly tipped, and that's, you know, it's what it is. A pair of Converse, some books that are going to get wet, rain, some clothing. Let's pick that stuff up. Batteries, nails on the floor. Right. Cut through here, go down one street and back up this street and down another street, and bag of DVDs, is it? Yeah, that'll do, mate. Don't know what happened there. We might have lost a load of footage, but I found the Henry stick in another bin. bin's empty. And the other Henry the news is it works, so it's good news as far as Henrys are concerned. Bikes grouped, locked up just like that you'd never see throughout the year, and I think it's people going around collecting them and locking them up. And you know, if that's happened, they've laid claim to them, but they're leaving them out in the street, which probably means they're coming back in a van later. So the odds of me getting a bike coming out once in a blue moon are pretty slim. Let's have a look at them. But just like this last year, they were locked up in gangs to a lamppost, and there's nothing special about them most of the time. They're just student bikes. A lot of trash down there. Rusty chains, locks on them, some of them, so I think they've all just been left out round the back. Flat tire on that blue one on front. There's nothing special about them, but you can sell a bike for 50 quid if it's working, or 100 quid if it's a nice one. And I've got a video to make about those nitrous oxide flasks that I don't need the money, but I also don't want the litter in my neighbourhood, so when I see one I pick it up, and I feel that it's better to recycle it than just throwing it in the bin. That little door thing there, on the car. But if somebody else is doing it and wants to do it, that's cool with me. Now there's a rat's nest behind these bins, which is a bit gross. There's a Dyson with its thing. I'm gonna chop the wire off it. A Dyson light ball. You can see some fairy lights there, but this bin's quite full. There's clothing in that bag. Try and make a bit of space here. Don't know if I really want to even get in there. A bag like this could have money in it. There's a fork, what you need in a bag, I guess. Tipping it out there. Another cable. A little something. Charging stand for something. Oh, that must be dusty. Right, some clothing behind this, but that's there. They've seen better days. I say that about lots of things. This is all pretty junk outside. Top shop skirt. I've been trying to think of things to do with the denim. Like, denim's a good material. That would make, if you chopped it the right way and stitched it, it would make a good thing for putting tools in. So I'll leave a little bit of cable. If somebody wants to test it and try and repair it, they can, even though We all know that's not happening. So where's that rat's nest? If I can show it to you. Somewhere in there. Somewhere in there there's a big hole. I saw it before, I can't see it now. Someone's poured a thing of cat litter on top of that, so it's kind of gone too far for me. Henry, eh? I'm quite pleased with the Henry. Christmas tree. What's that thing on the end? Some kind of an organizer memo board thing. That's a handy thing to have. You get a few of those petrol pump bottles every once in a while. Tiki torches, any bottle of fluid. That's really handy stuff for cleaning things. Lighter fluid. I get those petrol bottles, you see them all the time, and they're no good without the hose really, so tiki torches, are they any good? They're do I want a few of them? They're kind of good condition. Loads of them here. Strangely held in place. How many is that? 6? I'll take 6. I do not need them. This is what happens. They are a novelty. I see them, they're novelty. That's all they are. I need 8. They're only banded kind of around halfway. Look, you can spread it around the back a bit, I guess. 9. Yikes, sniffy. Right. Hooks, cable, why people don't just put that in there, I don't know. It's a lot tidier. Now I saw door handles on this skip down here on doors, so I'm going to take them because they're solid brass. It'll take a few minutes, so I might record it. Let's see what we need. There's probably one on the inside there as well, but it's not much good to me. That door isn't coming out. No, there isn't one on the inside. Right. Phillips Posse. 2 screws on this one. That's cool. Go. It's a lot easier to break a screw than to unscrew it. If you can. Now, could I get that lock off? I don't know that I could, but let's try. There's good brass in those locks as well. Zinc and brass. There's a lock body here with the key, which is fun. Don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. Oh yeah. There's a little brass lock body there with the key, which is only good for practicing opening locks. Straight screwdriver now. Well, you could use it, I guess. You can copy a key and all that, but not what I want it for. I just want to recycle it, really. So brass at the moment is somewhere between £3 and £4 a kilo. So a kilo of door handles is worth between £3 and £4. And that's, you know, I don't, like I said, it's not really that I need it, but what I would prefer to do is to have that than know that these have gone into the wood recycling and that they're just getting scrapped as wood and not separated. Maybe they separate them out at the dump, I don't know, but I doubt it. Very little faith in the recycling industry. I mentioned in a previous video, maybe, I met Matthew, my mate, doing the same thing one evening, and he said that the clothing that gets recycled in those clothing banks, a quarter or a third gets sold on to Eastern Europe. So, you know, locally, effectively, the rest gets pushed into a shipping container and pushed onto a boat to Africa or Asia, where ultimately it's not worth selling and they end up dumping most of it. He didn't have any more numbers. I'm sure I'm not giving you any genuine numbers here. A friend of a friend said this to whoever, you know. He probably heard it on TV or the radio. I'd be inclined to believe it. Getting wetter. We came down that road earlier, we'll go up the next one and home again. I think I'm kind of happy. I've got a Henry. It's not really started yet. Move out doesn't really begin until the week after next. It's mid-June at the moment. It's the last weekend in June is when it tends to happen, and you won't be able to get to these bins for rubbish heaped up, and you don't even have to go rooting in the bins, it's just all laid out. But that feels heavy. So what's this? It's rubbish. Cough bottle. Don't know what these are. Some kind of druggy type things. What's in here? More of the same. Yikes. There's got to be 50 to 100 quid's worth of spending in that bag. Well, I guess you can't bring it as carry-on on an airplane. Hiya. So do up this street and then turn left and left again, and there's another up and down to do, but it has gates on it, so you might not be able to get into half of them. I don't much care. Like I said, it hasn't really started yet. GoPro's been acting up there, so there's a cut in there. I don't know why. You said repairing your file. If you know how GoPros work, tell me what that means. Just food and wood. A Nike box. For some reason it doesn't classify as Okay. Ooh, leg rope. How you doing? Whole load of plates there. That looks to me to be an iPhone with a cracked screen. It looks to be like my iPhone. In fact, I need to go through this quite carefully now, because I don't want it all falling down to the bottom. Do I want a load of vapes? Not really. Do I want them? They're all clean, you see. They're all in the one place. Bulk purchase and that. Boy or girl of Vanity Fair. Glow sticks, brand new, they'll do. I know people who like that kind of thing. Hair stuff, cars, some spare Legos. Hardly worth it in this instance. Here's the tinkle tinkle of something small and gold. Ring. What am I going to do with these? Just loads of them. They're all a relatively small size. There's a little hole on this end here. It's quite flat or empty. In there, Julia. What is it? You can see copper and fake rings, all copper. Bottle opener, it's kind of neat. Rings. Oh, another bag there. What's this one? Blanket on top. Something's in there. Glow sticks, and rings. What's in there? Tacky tat jewellery. That's rubbish, isn't it? It's not even worth touching, I don't think. There you go, Julia, whoever you are. You loved your vapes. As I say, one more on that road, and we're off on another road. This is a bit messy. That's a stand for clothes that's been destroyed. To put it in the bin. Oh yeah. There we go. Rubbish, mostly. Right. Yeah, these are all parents filling suitcases into is. Open gate. So that gate there is not open. That probably means that people won't be dumping in it either. Works both ways. Paper. Why is it the wrong way around? Paper. Someone's been here before me doing the same thing, but doing it in a messy way. I can't get into this. So, some people aren't fussy and they just spread the rubbish everywhere as they go. It does get a lot messier, and once the bins are full, it doesn't matter, but somebody has to swing by and tidy it all up eventually. I can't save the world on my own, but I can have a go. That one's open. Let's have a look up there. Is this one open? Nope. So if this one's open, we can walk down one way, or cycle, let's see. Oh, that's bumpy. Down to the last gate that wasn't open. Do a little U-turn. Oh, I can lift it, but it's awful heavy. So I've turned my bike around, check the camera again. In there, if you can see, there's little holes in the clay, and that's from certain animals. You can see them there better. Little caves built. That's it too. Little caves built. Those are full boxes of food, which I'm sure the little friends will have a go at. What's in there? You can see that dust there is all from rats. This is all kitchen cupboards cleaned out, you know. And this tin, that's what I have to check. Cookies, condensed milk flavoured rusks, brand new, not opened. Although, do you blame them? Thing of flour, food. Box for a thing. There's no thing in it though. This could be a good box. Take your time. I see something. Barbecue charcoal. Diet cola. Actual charcoal with lighters and matches. That's what I'm after. That's the good stuff there. Stuff that I don't need to go out and buy later. That's what I'm after from this event. Lemon drizzle cake, 24th of November. I don't know what year 24th of November was. Oh, there's money in this bag. Careful. Careful. Losing it. It's 20p so far. Try and make a safe space here. Here's 21p. Heard more. So this is just a game at this point. Here's a cable. So, money. Half-eaten muffins. Advent calendar. You can see it in the bottom. There it is. Get into it. Right. This is what I feel like a complete hobo doing this. Why is there money in the bag? What's going on that there's money in this bag? I think you have to work for money. Loads. Not loads, not as much as I found at the end of this alley last year. There we go. 50 pence odd. That's a bad idea. So, the good thing about where I'm going to put it in this basket is that the dust will fall out the bottom. Now, that's not a waste of my life. I don't know what is. We're not able to make it around that corner. Bag of charcoal costs 4 or 5 quid. Someone's had one barbecue out of it, which means there's at least 1 or 2 more big barbecues left in that bag. And I like a barbecue, and I'm having one tomorrow night. I have a feeling. So, let's have a look in here. Cookware in there, let's have a look. There's another bin down at the corner. I don't know if the last gate's open, but I can come back again, so I might as well cycle down while I'm in here. That's all. Unblocker, I don't know about that, but full bottle of bleach. I'll bring the unblocker because another full bottle of bleach, branded. Take it out, put it back in again. Cups, empty bottle of bleach, oven mitts, cling film. It's good for parcels, but I'm not really at that level right now. Santa Claus hat, you can see. Another one of those drinking bottles. I don't really want one. What's that? What's that? Makeup, I imagine. Mascara. Oh, what's in this one? Toaster or something. Blender. Let's get the cable off that blender. Leave the plug behind too. It's been covered in sauce. Full pack of, like, they're as good as new, even though 10th of June, they're 2 weeks out of date. Yikes. If I had paid for them, I would eat them. Now here's one, limes. See, just can't do it out of a bin today. I'm not in the mood. The house is full of food. I'd only be doing it for the sake of it, and I don't really want to. Hey, buddy.
Hiya, how you doing?
Sure. Just take this one up. Just one up now. You don't know. Bring it up.
Give that a go. There's a big cooker. Big cooker. Covered in grease. Hey, buddy. Come straight through here now and do a loop back and a loop forward. So I took the cast iron tops off that cooker. As you know, I don't need them. Gross. Heavy stuff, what's in there? Heavy. anything I want. Not really. Candles, pots of something. What I would like are essential oils. Go over here before I double back. Bin's empty, right? Those things aren't in it. So what's really going on? What happens is people are short-sighted that if that's there, they won't be able to put the next bag in because there's a guitar smashed up. They won't be able to look ahead of their face and see that the bin's empty. They'll just put the bags on top, and that's probably what happened. And I could just keep my usual cheery demeanor. Someone's tidied up over here. This was a mess yesterday or the day before yesterday. Some towels. I know somebody who said they wanted towels, so the way I see it is if you boil them up, they come out pretty good. They're all a bit yuck. That one's all torn. That's where we go. That's all been tidied up, so that's good. These look like they've been emptied. There's a shoe. Broken. I've actually seen rats down at the end of this one. The more you look, the more you'll find, I guess. There's something yellow in there. I can't tell what it is. There's saucepans under that one, but they're tin, so I don't really want them. Just have a poke at that yellow thing. I've seen that before. It's just the notion that balloons go in the bin full just boggles my mind. Blows my mind. Now little plastic trays, files, face masks. Look, watch this. Somebody spent a lot of money on this stuff. Might have been your government. Yeah. Aluminium frying pan. Oh, it's worth the hassle maybe after all. Right, home straight. A few more to do. Now there's a loop straight ahead. Last time I did it and looked in the bin, there was a load of rats. So let's see if I can hold my nerve and get a better image of these rats. In those skips. Picnic benches in this one all broken up and then covered in green waste. I think it's funny things to put in skips. Now there's the pest box, but if you look halfway down along that grass there, you'll see an enormous hole. So it's quite full. I can't do it. Can't do it. Can't look any harder. Don't want to know. It's not worth it. There's bikes in there that look been there for a long time. Carrera, nice bike. Once upon a time. Here's more bins. It's getting windy. The warm weather has dropped away. Yeah, so next week or the week after, all this will just be heaps of rubbish. It's a toilet. That's what you expect to find. Lamp. It's all metal, so I can recycle that. Looks kind of neat though. Good workshop lamp maybe. Do I need it? Apples. Good nick. Trousers. No, some kind of special gloves. A likely one here. Leather-ish jacket, mix, shoes, jeans, denim coat. The risk with a bag like that is, as before, it's all a load of coins will jump out at it, fall down. Open or shut? Shut, open. Good. Looks like we're still recording. I was wondering how I've been talking to myself. I've been talking to myself for the last 15 minutes. Flies. A duvet, maybe? Yeah. Bed liner or something. Mattress protector. There's something else in there, I'd say. Maybe not, it's just a heavy mattress. No, there is there? Some netting of something, like a mosquito net. You don't really need one of those here, but maybe that's why it's in the bin. Alright, up to the next two where those boys are. Hiya. Headed into the wind and the bike's getting heavier. I don't see any bins in there. How peculiar. I've done the ones on the other side earlier on, I think. So along this next junction, there's one on each side. They might again be locked, but if they are, then that's me going home. I feel like that's a decent haul of nonsense today. They look locked. Try them. It's not worth the hassle. These over here. It's open. Let's have a look. down here too. Made a mess. Let's see. What a mess. Yikes. See, that's just unnecessary. The bin's even empty. It's quite unnecessary to do that, you know. Aluminium saucepan. Yes, please. Done. I've had enough. Right, we're going home. Going home. Do I feel better about myself? Do I feel better about my fellow humans? Do I? I don't know. Oh, there's one more there. Right. One more. Tin or Al? It looks rusty. Okay. I don't know. It's in my hand now, so we'll take it home. See, well, maybe not that. Yeah, there, all that chewing around the edge, that's from rats trying to get in or out. They'll just stay there working until they're done. Up above my head is a pear tree. It's not ready yet. Doesn't seem to have any starts on it. So last year it had some really good pears, but they're big, fat, gnarly ones that you have to boil, and then they're delicious. Right, we're back to the start, maybe. Watch my other videos from last year if you're into more of this. Subscribe to the channel, there'll be more of this coming over the next 2 or 3 weeks. Months, depending on when I can put the videos out. Thanks for watching, see you later.